lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point. Pass to Conley. It's good from in tight.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Doncic outside from behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And stolen by Porzingis. Deflects the pass. Kicks it to Doncic. There's the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game. Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. He struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Now here's Mitchell. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Doncic against Mitchell. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Doncic outside. A leaner. Another miss by Doncic. Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he... Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful. An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Doncic against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Utah with the rebound. O'Neal on the wing. Now covers. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Mitchell against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. 20 feet out. And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Mitchell with room to shoot. That one is off. And the Mavericks go on the other way now.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Doncic outside. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 5 now.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3 ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. And Porzingis with the block. Conley up top. Defended by Hardaway. Goes back up. Misses off the right iron. The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Hardaway on the wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything. Should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt. Just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
Hardaway hits them both. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Conley with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Doncic against Mitchell. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic with the jam.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Doncic against Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. 27 seconds left in the first. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Doncic against Conley. 5 to shoot. And Doncic puts up a deep three. And the Mavericks, another three.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 8. We've got more in store for you.
All right, Walker's coming onto the court.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. Bogdanovich with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively.
Now, I don't think the defense expected that. Bogdanovich taking it to the rack.
Doncic with it. He's got 12. Over Mitchell. Doncic, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Utah trailing here.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Powell passes to Hardaway. Driving to the basket, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Hey, and at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
The kick out to Conley. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Offensive rebound.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Mitchell against Doncic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Fires from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. For Utah, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Conley against Doncic. Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. To the middle. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. And now just a 3-point Dallas lead. The Mavericks shooting around 50% of the game so far. Outside Hardaway. Doncic, a screen on Conley. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
It's Doncic with a drive. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Inside. Porzingis misses. The Jazz have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Left side Porzingis. Outside Finney Smith. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
15 seconds left in the first half. Ooh, poked away. Marjanovic. Outside Brunson. Going inside with 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Mavericks ahead. Appreciate it, Allie. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Pascal in at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
From deep, Gay doesn't go that time. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. Brunson up top. He's covered by Clarkson. And it's Brunson with the 3. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Brunson against Clarkson. Mavericks with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player. Great IQ, hard work has paid off.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Marjanovic. Now Brown. 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Brown with it. Now Whiteside defending. Kleba against Pascal. That shot is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
Kleba outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside, Brown.
2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Marjanovic. Here's Brunson.
The defensive focus. That's what Clarkson's coaches want from him. Can he do this consistently, though, is the question.
Pascal passes to Whiteside. On the mark with the 15-footer. Whiteside's got his first 2 points.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage. You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Clarkson. And a nice finish on the layup. Clarkson's got 5.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Here's Brunson. Kleba passes to Brunson. 52 seconds left in the third. Pass to Marjanovic. Utah with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ingles with it. Now guarded by Brown. Whiteside. The shot comes out. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. Outside Brunson. With the drive. Out to the right wing. Shoots over Ingles. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Just 5 to shoot. Kleba finds Brunson. That one's wide left. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
First team foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkson outside. Ingles from outside. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
And so it's Utah leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
All right. Lookers coming onto the court. Come on. Get loud.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
Get out of your seat.
Utah has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. On the court right now for Dallas. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. Back to Gobert. Shot clock at 6, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Conley goes in. Pass to Mitchell. And again, it's Utah.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Hardaway. Mitchell, good.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 11.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Pass to Conley. Now Gobert. Back Back to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Down low. And Gobert with the stuff. And that's a double-double for him now.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic. The Jazz have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside Conley. Takes a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Gobert passes to Conley. Oh, sent away with authority. Doncic outside. Hardaway. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
Well, I tell you what, energy and activity from Hardaway Jr. there, showing you exactly what it takes to keep plays alive.
Hardaway against Mitchell. Three-pointer, O'Neal. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Pass to Porzingis. Doncic outside. Another miss by Doncic.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
There's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Confidence is not lacking with Bogdanovich, and he shows it on these shots.
A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 21. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Conley against Doncic. For 3, O'Neal. They get it again. And that's an intentional foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp passes.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And they recover it. Hardaway finds Doncic. The 3 ball. Another miss by Doncic.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Jazz.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And what a huge performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Luka Doncic. That's his 3rd personal foul. 15 foul.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up by 9.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. He does a little bit of everything out there. And outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Conley. And so it's Utah with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be.
game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And it's Paul missing.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. To the paint from 11 feet away. That one a little long. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And stolen by Booker. Crowder goes in. He kicks it to Paul. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Now here's Conley. Three-pointer. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ayton a screen on Conley. Tipped away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Conley against Paul. Shoots it. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Paul's got his second bucket.
Well, right now the defense completely uncomfortable in guarding pick and rolls with Chris Paul. He loves to dice up the D in those sets.
Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Booker looking around. He dishes it to Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Bridges. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen on Booker. And here's Mitchell from the arc.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the...
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Paul passes to Crowder. Paul against Conley. Now here's Paul. Team right on. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 4. Conley against against Paul. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Pass to Booker. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell in the corner. Conley against Paul. Now here is Conley. Not a lot of room. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Bridges, no one around him. Good on the triple. Bridges got 6.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Mitchell outside. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Ball against Conley. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top. They're up by 4. Live.
Sam, your jazz dancer. Sam, your jazz dancer.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. On the wing, Booker. Pass to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Connects from three-point range. Bridges has got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Conley for 3.
Still scoreless. You wonder if it's starting to get to him.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Driving in. Booker in the corner. 5 to shoot. For Mitchell, if you know a thing or two about being a floor general, it's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Booker dishes to Paul, and out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Gobert finds Mitchell. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Crowder with the steal. Paul passes to Booker. Bridges against O'Neal. Paul looking around. It's stolen by Gobert. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. O'Neal against Bridges. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Over 8. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Here's Ayton. Phoenix, no good that time either. Jazz trail by 5. And he commits the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Now here's Conley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Just 5 on the clock. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Conley. Now it's just a 3-point Suns lead. 1:36 left now here in the second. Ball against Conley. Ball passes to Bridges. Booker left side. Back to Bridges. Driving the lane. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And no good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Booker dishes to Bridges. And he gets the bucket. Bridges has got 11.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. And stolen by Ayton. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Outside Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Crowder. Another shot. And the layup is good. Crowder's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder. Just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physically.
Mitchell outside. Over Booker. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Whiteside is out there with Eric Paschal. And it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Gay in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Johnson attacking to the wing on the left. And McGee kicks to Payne. And there's the drive. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jazz trail by 7. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Over to the left wing. Whiteside against McGee. Whiteside inside. Kicks it out to Gay. Passes it to Ingles. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ingles has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Jazz. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. There's the pass to Shamet. That 3 off the mark. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Utah. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
First team foul.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Here's Clarkson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Right side a screen. The drive by Clarkson. At the top of the key, Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the 3.
I can see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
And here is Shamet. Johnson outside. Pass to Payne. The 3. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting.
Make some noise for them, fans.
Into the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's going to be on Rudy Gay.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Cameron Payne.
Payne hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. Gay finds Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Tremendous pick by Whiteside. Easily slips off the screen and completes the look at the rim.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Here's Nader. He's covered by Gay. Now Shamet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. And the Suns lead by 3.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Ingles passes to Whiteside. Ingles up top. He's covered by Shamet. Now, here's Ingles. He's guarded closely, and he banks in the layup. Ingles has got 4 points now in the quarter. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Payne kicks to Johnson. Back to Payne for the 3. The rebound by the Jazz.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Gay passes to Ingles. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Shamet with it. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson in the corner. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Gay.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Ingles kicks to Clarkson. The offensive rebound. Gay in the corner for the lead. It's good from long range. Gay's got the lead up to 2 now for Utah. 3 quarters of play in a post game here. Jazz out in front as they...
Your Jazz Dancer.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Pass to Gay. Kicks to Whiteside. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. There's the drive. Paul with the steal. Crowder with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, you don't know what got into his head right there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Paul, and it's blocked by Conley.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And that one is good. And the Jazz lead by 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Mitchell. Nifty move. Rejected by Booker. Here's Paul. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Bridges for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. And the layup is good. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
For 3, Bridges. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. Comes up empty down low.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball, no one around him. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, defenses cannot let his range go unchallenged as soon as he gets it going for them.
Mitchell outside. Drives to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Crowder. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
He drops the first one. That narrows the gap to 1.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Ball against Conley. Booker outside. Takes the 3. Around Jay, and the shot falls short this time.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
The Suns have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Passes to Bridges. The ball. To Bridges, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Utah leading. And here is Conley. Mitchell outside. Driving in.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And it's Paul penetrating for 3. Bridges. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Timeout call for the Suns. They're behind by 1. 15 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Conley against Paul. Booker inside. Oh, no good. And so it's Utah's 3-5 with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous.
these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Now Denver's starting 5. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
Jazz Dancers dancing. Make some noise for them, fans.
Conley against Murray. Left side Conley. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon.
That's his
first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And Utah has possession. Now here's Mitchell. Here he goes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Conley. And now just over a minute played here in the first. That one goes. Count it.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Murray with it. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. 6 to shoot. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Porter. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Jazz ball.
On offense, here's Utah. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. And it's Mitchell penetrating. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Murray from outside. Nails it from 3. Murray's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Your Jazz Dancers. The Jazz Dancers dancing. Make some noise for them, fans.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Conley against Murray. Right side, Porter. Mitchell grabs a miss. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Bogdanovich from long range. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Murray, shot is good.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
Outside Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team, is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest-paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Now here's Jokic. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Conley. On the take. And stolen by Murray. Outside Porter. There's the three. The rebound by Bogdanovich. And stolen by Jokic. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Yeah, he's showing off that little sweet touch of his. I mean, Jokic knows he can take this shot whenever he wants.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Bogdanovich against Gordon. Takes a step back. Here's Conley to the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Got a piece of it. Barton with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Driving in. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. Will Barton picks one up.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the harm.
8 seconds left in the first. And here's Murray. He gets it up. It's deflected. And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we...
All right, lookers coming onto the court. Come on, get down for your chance.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now. Gordon finds Murray. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Here's Conley. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high-percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Barton attacking, and the shot goes.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Conley passes to Mitchell. From downtown. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Barton right side. Pass to Jokic. Back to Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get it to fall. Utah's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
O'Neal on the wing. Clock at 4. Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Now here's Mitchell. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. O'Neal misses.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
That one goes in.
How about the agility, boy? Gordon knifing his way inside, finishes with confidence. That's pretty.
Mitchell against Barton. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take, leaving him out there.
Team foul.
Mitchell against Barton. Back to Mitchell. The 3. Denver grabs the miss. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
In for the Nuggets. Utah timeout call. Then, your chance dancer. Make some noise for them, fans.
The Nuggets trail. And in the 2nd quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Rivers. Back to Morris. Pass to Rivers. Missed inside.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Outside Pascal. The 3 is up. And they get it back. Here's Gay. Fades. The kick out to Ingles. Outside Pascal. Here's Gay. 5 on the clock. Pascal passes to Clarkson. The Jazz again can't hit. The Nuggets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the 2nd quarter. Whiteside against Morris. Here's Dozier. Off the mark there with a 3. Utah leading. Now Whiteside. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And he knocks down the first one.
Hassan Whiteside.
He's off on the 2nd. The Nuggets shooting a solid 47%. The try by Rivers. Soft touch off the glass. Rivers has gotten his first bucket of the night.
You love seeing Austin Rivers play in the pick and roll. Very seldom will he make a mistake orchestrating this look.
Clarkson outside to the left side wing. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. This one for 3. And he can't get that one. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out this quarter with a 7. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Nuggets, 18.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court for Denver, we've got Jeff Green. Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Najee in at the center position. Pass to Najee. Back to Morris. Here's Najee. 4 on the clock. For 3. Rebound, Utah. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist by Pascal. And the Jazz lead by 11. Here's Rivers. Ingles defending.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Whiteside with a screen on Morris. Clarkson for 3. Sinks the tray. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Morris for 3. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pascal inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, Eric Pascal has shown that he can be a force offensively off the bench. Easily took to the 6th-man role. Great offensive arsenal.
The first one falls. You know what, Pascal, he's so naturally aggressive in looking for a shot.
Yeah, and I think he can be a matchup issue if you guard him with the center. He can be a primary scorer leading a second unit. This is a great big man to have off your bench.
Now here's Green, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Rivers. Ingles defending. Deflected.
Wow, Joe Ingles sends it back twice on the pipes. Big time defensive play.
And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Now here's Clarkson. He's got 5. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. There's the screen by Whiteside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Nuggets ball.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Up top, Morris. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Dozier. Back to Morris. Here's the pick. Here's Green. It's good.
Jeff Green.
Green's got his first points of the game.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Clarkson against Morris. Now here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely.
2 minutes remaining.
Gay with the ball.
2 minutes.
3-pointer. Here's Pascal. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Whiteside with a screen on Morris. Clarkson tries yet again. Right side, Ingles. Gay outside. And another shot. Kicks it out to Pascal. Ingles from outside. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Outside, Green. Pascal with the steal. Gay against Morris. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Fires the 3. Utah gets it back. The kick out to Ingles. It's stolen by Green. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Morris for three. Rebounded by Gay. Pascal passes to Gay. Kicks it out to Pascal. Outside, Ingles. Back to Pascal. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, he picked him clean. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, there's the alley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition.
Well, Clarkson with young legs, bringing the energy. How about that finish?
To the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The first free throw is good.
The line for the Nuggets, Austin Rivers.
And so he hits both.
Well, January 15th of 2015 provided a special moment in NBA history. Austin Rivers made his debut for the Clippers guys, who were coached, of course, by Doc Rivers. That was the first time in history a father coached his son in an NBA game. What a special, special time.
And so it's Utah, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end.
Fans, your Jazz dancers. Come on, fans.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And for Denver, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Porter the pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
You love seeing Aaron Gordon in the pick and roll. This guy is adept at setting screens and then getting into open space.
And here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Launches a 3. Denver grabs the miss. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The Jazz with the timeout. Fans, your Jazz dancers.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's Gordon from the arc. Not going to go that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to O'Neal. Porter with the steal. Murray with it. He's picked up by Conley. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And for Utah, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Murray against Conley. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Bogdanovic against Gordon. Now here's Bogdanovic. The D's right on him. Yes, it's good.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Murray passes to Gordon. On the wing, Barton. Outside Murray. Clock at 6. Into the lane. Whoa! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Murray against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Conley, a screen on Barton. Pass to Gobert. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Nuggets ball.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Murray against Conley. Murray passes to Jokic. To the inside. Outside for Porter. Puts up a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball and almost always makes the right decision.
Right side Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And he drives in. Oh, wow!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Outside Murray. Barton, the pass to Murray. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Gordon can't hit. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter until they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. All sorts of time. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Murray for 3. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Barton right side. The Nuggets need to get one up. And here's Gordon from the arc. Mitchell grabs a miss. Utah with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Here's Conley. Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside Mitchell. Puts the move on. And Mitchell with the slam.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Murray. He takes it in. Pass to Barton. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Now Mitchell. From deep three-point range. No good. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. It doesn't go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Mitchell against Doncic. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Conley against Doncic. Right side, Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. O'Neal inside. And he makes good on the layup.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And here's Doncic from the arc. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here is Conley. Mitchell in the corner. Bogdanovich with a screen on Hardaway. Mitchell, again the Jazz score.
When you can't get all the way to the rim, that's the backup plan. Rise up for a mid-range jumper.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Oh my goodness, 5 straight coming out of the gate.
Doncic against Mitchell. And it's Doncic missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Conley into the lane. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Up top, Doncic. Covered by Mitchell. Hardaway for 3. Dallas again missing. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Conley finds Bogdanovich. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Conley with it. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The 3-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 11. I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
Thanks, Kevin. When you talk about basketball IQ, he thinks his team has that. He said these guys do a great job of diagnosing what the defense is trying to take away on a moment-to-moment basis and then adjusting to that. Sounds like he believes his team can play real well in real time. Kevin?
That's interesting, David. Thanks. The team believing, Greg, its success is tied specifically to how well they shoot.
And how do you set that up? Run the plays the way they were designed and just share the basketball.
And also try to get out and run. Get some open looks from distance before the defense can set up.
Shot clock at 5, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Doncic feeling it out. Passes it to Finney Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Doncic. From past the arc, drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 9 points.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that three ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And so it's Utah. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
You need strength, you need length, you need a strong frame and quick feet. Donovan Mitchell has all of that. That's why he could be one of the best stoppers in this game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Pass to O'Neal. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Conley surveying the D to the inside. With the fadeaway. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Out to Porzingis. Here's the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Porzingis has got it back down to single digits for the man.
The reflexes on Porzingis can surprise you. For a big, he plays with great quickness.
Conley with the 3. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Good on the shot.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Conley with the screen on Hardaway. Here's Mitchell. Tries again. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Gobert.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Dallas. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Porzingis can't hit.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Conley finds Mitchell. Inside, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
In pick and roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Powell, the pass to Doncic. Back to Powell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And so Powell nails both of them. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Here's Conley, 7 points in the game. And the foul called on Porzingis. And it's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Doncic against Conley. The feed to O'Neal. He dishes it to Gobert. Plays it up off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
Dallas moving it around. And here's Doncic from the arc. The shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Mitchell against Hardaway. Back to O'Neal. Offline with his three. Stolen by Mitchell. 1 second left, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Failure to take care of the basketball against Donovan Mitchell. You're asking for trouble.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such a...
Thanks, guys. With Quinn's.
Thank you, David. And we'll... Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Jalen Brunson out there with Brown. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Marjanovic in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. 2 on the clock. Bullock passes to Kleber, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And here's Clarkson. Pass to Gay. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now here's Brunson to the paint. Here's Kleber. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And just tax a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Brunson kicks to Kleber. The dish to Brown. And Pascal pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Clarkson surveying the floor. 90 seconds now into the second half. Down low, right side, back to Clarkson. Shoots over Brunson. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Mavericks trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now the pass to Brown. Bullock with it. Brunson with a clean look, and he's good on the three ball. Brunson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the deck.
Brunson against Clarkson. Got a hand on it, and there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many, 90% on the year. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Brunson against Clarkson. Here's Kleba. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Ingles in the corner. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Sterling Brett. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Dallas on defense. A 12-point game. Clarkson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it off the glass. Clarkson's got 6 here in this quarter. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Brunson. Misses the 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Ingles can't get it to go. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Takes it inside, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Brown. Conley up top. Brunson covering. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They gotta be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Mavericks trail by 14. Outside, Porzingis. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 17.
And it doesn't matter if Luka is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the 3rd. They double-team Conley, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
That's his first
foul.
4th team foul.
And Utah has possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the lane. 16 points for him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Outside Porzingis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. 14 feet away. And it's Doncic missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. 13 points up at the end of the period.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
From the left block, and the shot is long. Jazz leading by 13. Outside Conley. Passes to Mitchell. Hardaway with the steal. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Rebound, Utah.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Kicks to O'Neal. Mitchell against Hardaway. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell.
Joe Ingles.
Hardaway against Ingles. Pass to Doncic. The three-pointer, no good. Utah leading by 13. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Conley. Dallas again missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Now, here is O'Neal. He's guarded closely. He takes it in. He kicks to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Clock is at 3. The 3. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
That doesn't go either for Doncic.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
The pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Powell with the steal. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Hardaway finds Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. And he stays with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Brown is checked in for Dallas. Conley's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And it's Conley penetrating. And the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Jazz.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Rudy Gobert.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Here's Ingles. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Outside, Porzingis, the 3. The Mavericks rebound. Back to Doncic. The tray. Gobert pulls it in. Takes a step back. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Conley against Doncic. Now Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff out. And the Jazz start out with the ball. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Bogdanovic. Second chance shot. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Takes a three. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Now here's Booker. Fires from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that one doesn't cost them.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Here's Paul. Outside Booker. Ayton with a screen to the paint. And Ayton with the stuff.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Conley with the ball. Stolen by Bridges. In transition. Here come the Suns. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Bridges. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Paul. And here's Ayton. Shot clock at 5. And Ayton with the stuff.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Now Conley. Here's the three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Takes the three. Utah with the rebound.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Mitchell. Now Gobert. He's guarded by Paul. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Chris Paul.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Paul against Conley.
2 minutes.
3 from Ayton.
2 minutes.
Ayton with another miss. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Mitchell. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Mitchell against Paul. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Conley. Here's Mitchell. Gobert finds Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. And another miss by Utah. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Conley, a screen on Booker. The three from Mitchell.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton, throw it down.
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
Utah leading. Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Six on the shot clock. And the three-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Ayton, the screen on Mitchell. Back to Ayton. Over Gobert. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've reached the end of the first quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Paul for 3. And the Suns get it back. Ayton. Second chance effort. Here's Crowder. That one falls. Crowder's got his first basket.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder, just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physical.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 6. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
That's his
first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end. But aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
Conley against Paul. For 3, Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder.
That's his first foul
of the game.
Second team
A
foul.
fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. Mitchell against Booker. From 13.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Utah's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. The drive by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. The kick out to Paul. And the Suns miss again.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker against Conley. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Outside for Booker. The 3. Knocks down the triple.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Drives in that catch and shoot.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Bogdanovich. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. From outside the arc. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Paul passes to Bridges. Stolen by Conley. Here's Mitchell. And Booker pulls it down.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Here's Shamet.
Utah foul. Hassan Whiteside. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And he makes a first.
Already at such a young age, Landry Shamet considered one of those critical role pieces for a very good team. Sky's still the limit for where he can get to. But when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now here's Clarkson. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. 5 to shoot. Back to Ingles. Right at the free throw line. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Nader. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. The Suns need to get off a shot. And here's Payne outside. Phoenix no good that time either. And Pascal, here we go. The shot. No good there, off the double clutch. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Jazz out in front. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Cameron Johnson. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Abdul Nader, and it's McGee in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Whiteside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Here's Shamet. It's Nader on the wing. And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Payne against Clarkson. Pass to Nader. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Johnson. Over Gay.
Good job sticking with his man, Rudy Gay, moving on the lateral plane, and then the long arms helping out.
And here's Whiteside. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
On defense, the Suns. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Whiteside with a screen on Payne. Clarkson for 3. The Suns clear it. Outside Payne. Pass to Nader. McGee, a screen on Clarkson. Here's Shaman. McGee in the post. Defended by Whiteside. 4 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Tries again. And rejected.
Now using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
Pass to McGee. Back to Nader. Stolen by Ingles. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Pascal. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. And the Jazz lead by 1. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Johnson with it. Now Pascal defending. McGee has an open look. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Gay, the pass to Pascal. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Assisted by
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Payne. Here's Shaman. Clock at 6. Outside Payne. Phoenix no good that time either. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Pascal against McGee. Down low. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist by Pascal. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
This has been the reoccurring theme of the second half. Inconsistency getting stops.
Pass to Nader. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Oh, McGee with the block. And they're able to recover. It's Shamet on the wing. Ingles defending. McGee a screen. Inside. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brett.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. Played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Just 5 on the clock. Payne, the pass to McGee. And stolen by Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Oh, McGee with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution for your Suns.
The Suns trailing.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And the basket by Bridges.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence grow.
Here's Booker. Misses the jumper, and they get nothing on the break. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Jazz.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. There's the drive. Outside Booker. Ayton with a screen. Throws it up high. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And here's Mitchell. Beyond the arc. On target from range. And the Jazz lead by 7.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Out to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. O'Neal's got his first 2 points of the night.
And after being stone cold from the floor in the first half, they've rediscovered their touch.
Now here's Bridges. Back to Paul. Connor with a screen. And Bridges, here we go. Can't hit from in close. Utah's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And there's the drive. Here's Mitchell. Banked it in off the glass. And now an 8-point Utah lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Paul. Out to the right wing. Ayton finds Paul. Launches it. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It goes on Mike Conley.
Just awesome to see Chris Paul continue to play at such a high level. Certainly a first ballot Hall of Famer.
And he nails the 3rd.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. And here's Paul. Now Crowder from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
Here's Conley. There's 1:26 left in the 4th. Mitchell with the ball. Takes it inside. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Bridges. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Booker, the pass to Bridges. The kick out to Paul. 4 on the clock. Ayton inside. He's against Gobert. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
There's 49 seconds left in the final quarter. Now Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. Booker defending.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Yes!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Mitchell into the lane. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Utah ball.
There's 6 seconds left in the final quarter. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
And a deep 3 from Paul. No good on the quick 3. So we see the Jazz get the win here.
That's the end of the game.
They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did.
we should see some terrific rebounding here in this one tonight.
Yeah, you know how I feel about glass eaters, Kevin. I love to see guys do work on the boards, and that's both boards. On the offensive end, pursuing the ball, getting extra possessions. Defensively, it's the last step to a good defensive possession.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Craziest fans are gonna get a t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Here is Conley. Driving the lane, and the shot goes down.
Mike Conley.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Conley against Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
So it's the Jazz now after the Nuggets pick up 2. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Passes it to Porter. Back to Jokic. The kick out to Barton. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, and he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably... Are you kidding me?
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, boy, you are in for a show.
Murray finds Jokic. And here's Gordon. The pass to Porter. No good from outside. Jazz have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And it's Mitchell missing.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And it's Jokic missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Jokic against Conley. Outside Porter. Let's go. Gets an open look and hits.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Conley against Murray. Conley into the lane. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks. Double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there. And outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Barton in the corner. Odd pass to Gordon. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Jazz ball.
So it's Utah here with the ball. Steps back. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Another miss by Utah. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Murray against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Martin with the rebound, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Denver in the lead. Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. The kick out to Barton. Fires the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Jokic inside. Gobert on him. And Porter putting it right back in.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Here's Mitchell with the drive. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Nuggets. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the 1.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Murray kicks to Barton. From outside, off the mark. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Bogdanovich with it, and it's Gordon picking him up, and stolen by Murray. That one, no good. And Utah the other way now. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got 9 points. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but, Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, that's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
It's stolen by Gobert, and the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Utah leading by 7. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Conley. Feeds to Gobert. Out to Conley for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And then one good.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes.
Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. That one's not going to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Porter with it. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Oh, Porter in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Beautiful catch and flush right there by Porter Jr. gliding into that alley-oop. You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Clarkson with the ball. Now Green.
Maybe not a natural born distributor, but Clarkson working to keep his teammates involved.
Morris outside. Pass to Rivers. Here's Najee. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Morris passes to Najee. Basket good.
That's their third straight made off an assist.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And the pass to Gay. He kicks it to Whiteside. Back to Gay. Just 5 to shoot. Whiteside inside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Jazz lead by 5. And here is Morris. Driving to the basket. And he banks in the layup. Morris has got his first bucket in this one.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. It's the Jazz up 3.
20.
And check.
The Jazz.
Thanks for
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So on the floor for Utah, they got Whiteside. Rudy Gay is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Joe Ingles, and it's Clarkson in at the point guard position.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here is the open 3 to cap the break. Clarkson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
Transition defense, not matching up well with Clarkson's speed there.
Poked loose and stolen by Gay. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Whiteside kicks to Pascal. Back to Whiteside. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Gay in the corner. This one for three. That shot no good. And Denver the other way now. Morris outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Morris has got his second bucket tonight.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Morris against Clarkson. On the wing, Ingles. 5 on the clock. To the middle. It's stolen. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Pull up Jay. The rebound by the Jazz.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
To the paint. Here's Najee. And Pascal pulls it down.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Gay. Green with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 5. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Najee passes to Rivers. Green with a screen on Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Rivers dishes to Morris. Three-pointer. Was shot off that time. Good work defensively by Ingles.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Clarkson outside. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Morris inside. He's covered by Clarkson. Pulls it up. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket for Morris. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. He can orchestrate with the best of them.
4 on the shot clock. Clarkson for 3. Utah gets it back, and the Jazz call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows that they're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray outside. Kicks it out to Gordon. To the inside. And Jokic slings it in.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down. And he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Mitchell against Barton. Trying to get something going. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Barton finds Jokic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Murray looking around. And he drives in with a tie. And it's Jokic missing. And here's Mitchell from the arc. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Jazz lead.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so here's Denver. They trail by 3. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Barton kicks to Murray. Gordon with the screen for Murray. 4 on the clock. They're outside. No good there. And Utah the other way now. For 3, Mitchell. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Jokic with his screen on Conley. Murray finds Jokic and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Hey guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 3 on the clock. Gobert with a screen on Barton. For 3, Mitchell.
Can't take the reach and length of Barton lightly. Effective at using it to snuff out shots.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Barton against Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And Mitchell drops them both. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 4-point game. Now Murray. Out to the right wing. Jokic finds Murray. Launches a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mitchell against Murray. Here's Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Nice to see Bogdanovich get shots to go right before the buzzer sound. Always a big confidence builder.
Now here's Murray.
2 minutes.
Inside, Jokic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Michael Conley picks one up.
Taking 2 shots.
It's the first that brings them within 5.
If you wanted to create the ideal center for today's NBA, I think Jokic might just be that guy. Big body, can knock down threes, loves to pass, and is a tremendous passer. And he's an all-around offensive force. Just a great player to have as your 5.
Murray against Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And with that, the Utah Leaders cut back down to 4 points with the basket from Murray.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
Mitchell against Barton. Mitchell with it. Going inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Nuggets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Conley against Murray. And a wide open look for Porter. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Conley into the lane. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Barton. Barton with some nice D.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And the foul on Will Barton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And stolen by Barton. Pass to Porter. To take the lead. Missed.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building.